Is the Mark 5 R32 better than the Mark 4 R32? No. Now that could have been the shortest video on YouTube, but that would have just been my personal opinion. Now I've gone out and bought the cleanest Mark 5 R32 that I could find, and I'm going to do a little review on it. If you follow me on social media or you've seen any of my previous videos, you will know I am a Mark 4 Golf person at heart. So me getting a Mark 5 R32 is kind of a big deal. I'm going to be taking this car out on the road and giving my honest opinion and telling you what I really think of the Mark 5 R32. So let's go.
Westy, is that you, yeah?
But before we get into that, make sure you head over to my website, www.vagrecycle.co.uk. It's a competition website. I'm giving away coilovers, I'm giving away wheels, I'm giving away air ride, I'm giving away cash, cars, the lot. And I'm doing it with the best odds possible. Great odds, great prizes, 154 winners today. 18 of those are second time winners. 2 of those are 3-time winners. So the numbers speak for themselves. Head over to www.vagrecycle.co.uk now and check out what I've got up for grabs. Right, so we're in the Mark 5 R32. And as you can see, not only is the outside modified, the inside is modified too. We've got these bucket seats that are actually quite comfortable. We've got a carbon steering wheel. We've got some carbon dash trims, side trims on the door cards and stuff like that. So yeah, it's first impressions of the interior. Obviously it's not standard, so you know, I do like what's going on. Not over the Mark 4. It's not, for me personally, it's not better than the Mark 4. The Mark 4 has got a few more things about it. It's got like brush trim center, it's got flush vents, just little things that I like about it. I do like this armrest. It's a lot more comfortable than the Mark 4. It's just a more modern place to be, I guess, over the Mark 4, which you would expect because it is the model up. So in theory, it should be better. It should look better, which we know that isn't always the case. And again, it's down to personal opinion, isn't it? As with anything. But yeah, I'm feeling the interior. Maybe because it is modified. I don't like the original R32 seats in the Mark 5. You can get the wingbacks, which are quite rare, and they're going for like £2,000 on the second-hand market in fair condition, which those seats are quite amazing, to be fair. They're comfortable. I don't think they're heated. They might be heated. I can't remember. And I do actually give some of them away on my website, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, so it's a nice place to be. It's comfortable, it's modern. I have done quite a few miles in this car, and it was nice, it was comfortable. Yeah, it is what it is. Like I'm trying to not be too biased because, as I said, I'm a Mark 4 man at heart, so I'm trying not to be too biased. But look, it's a nice place to be. It's nice. It's the model up. It's what it should be. One thing I haven't mentioned about this R32 is it's actually supercharged. Yeah, it's supercharged. It's stage 1 supercharged. It's an RUF kit, so it's actually an extra 115 brake horsepower over standard. So it's running 365 brake horsepower. I'm not too sure on the torques and all of that stuff. It's been mapped by Stealth. Shout out to Stealth. Those are the guys that I'll be going to for one of my other builds, and I went to previously on one of my videos. They are the two go people if you have an R32 basically. So yeah, I haven't gone for like a rubbish Mark 5 R32, and I'm not here to slag off the Mark 5 R32, okay? I've gone for probably the cleanest Mark 5 R32 in the UK. Yeah, people might be watching this who have got a clean Mark 5 R32 and thinking, no. Listen, this R32 is, dare I say, near perfect. The paint's perfect, the interior's nice, and it's supercharged. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm actually somewhere random, but there's a nice little echo, so I'm going to do a little windows down sound check. Hopefully you can hear it. Hear the charger. Now, personally, again, I'm going to turn this off because the charger's quite loud. I think the Mark 4 sounds better. Obviously, I'm going to say that, ain't I? No, but honestly, the Mark 4 has got a different tone to it. Now, this has got a Miltech on it. It's got custom downpipes. It's still got the cats, and I think it's got a non-resonated center section as well. It does sound amazing. I'm not going to lie. It sounds amazing. It's just got a slightly different tone. I don't know why. Maybe someone in the comments can jump in and tell me why. What's different on the Mark 5 R32 engine, because they are different. They're not like straight swap interchangeable. There's a few things that are different on there. I think the cam followers are different. The crank's different. There's a few bits. I don't know. Look, I do break these, but I'm not a mechanic and I don't know the ins and outs. Okay, so yeah, if anyone knows, drop a comment. Let me know. Let everyone know. So right, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to take this car out and I'm going to do a little review. Basically, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I think of the car. Now, I'm going to try not to be too biased. I do love the Mark 4 R32, and I think by me getting one of the cleanest Mark 5 R32s out there, like, the ride is perfect. It's on BC coilovers, which I also give away every week for 99p. And it's been dialed in proper, like it's been corner weighted, all of that, it's been set up really good. The damper adjustment's been done. It's a really, really nice drive. So look, I just said I could have gone out and got a rubbish Mark 5 R32 and said, oh, this is rubbish, it's knocking, it's clunking. I'm doing it as fair as I can. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go find some nice roads, do a little review, do a little drive, and you'll see my genuine reaction. Now, I've obviously been out in the car already. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know what I think of this car already. But those that don't, stay tuned. I'm going to go and review it right now. So, we're out and about, just driving to my little destination where I like to take my cars. Now, I don't think I mentioned, this is actually the first Mark 5 R32 that I've had. I do give them a lot of stick, and I guess wrongfully so, because I've never actually owned one. I had a Mark 5 GTI for a little bit. That was DSG. This is manual, and it's an R32. And I did have an R32, but the engine was seized, or something was up with it. So yeah, I've not actually been out in an R32, Mark 5 R32. Glad I went for the manual. Well, I'm glad this car is manual, sorry. I think with this kind of cars, like this kind of age car, needs to be manual really. I do love the DSG, I do love the new stuff, but you know, for me, manual, driver's engagement, perfect. But as I said previously as well, this drives spot on. It's on 19-inch wheels, and I thought, oh, this is going to be harsh, it's going to be horrible. But when I picked it up and I took it home, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's nice. It's a nice place to be. Yeah, it's not OEM like in terms of like the road noise and stuff like that, but it's not harsh. It's not bouncy. It is genuinely perfect. Now, I don't know if that's because I'm used to my other R32s are on air ride, so I think I just like that I can just jump in the car and just go. I am actually thinking about taking the air ride off one of my R32s and going for coilovers. I'm hoping you guys can hear me because that Charger is loud, and that's one of the things I don't like about the Chargers is the noise. It sounds like the gearbox is whining. But for cheap power, perfect. And again, I'm going to be biased because both of my R32s are, my other R32s are turbo. Because I'm a kid at heart and I love the popping, banging, whistling. This car is pretty reserved. Like I said, it has got the cats in, has got a Miltech on it, but there's no popping, there's no crackling. It's just, you know. Another thing about Chargers, you have to go high in the rev range to get the most from it, which I will demonstrate shortly. But yeah, first impressions. Nice, it's nice, it's nice. It's a nice place to be. It's a nice drive. It's a nice sound. Yeah, I'm smiling, so obviously I'm enjoying it, ain't I? So, let's open it up. I am enjoying that. Look how nice and smooth and just it's so controlled. Like, I'm so surprised. I think this car has convinced me to take off my air ride, if I'm honest. Now this is a very, very, very bumpy road, so if you do see me bouncing about, nothing to do with the suspension. The road is horrendous. But yeah, it's a nice car. It's a nice car. Now, I don't know how I would feel if it wasn't supercharged, because, you know, if we're being real, it's a slow car. The R32s, they're slow. They're heavy, they're slow. By today's standards. I mean, back in the day, yeah, cool. They were good for their age, I guess. There's just something about the V6 engine, like the noise that it makes, it's something else. enjoying this. I mean, first impressions when you look at this car, wheels are too big. Not too big, they're perfect for the car, but if you're just looking at a glance, you might think, the wheels are too big for you to enjoy the drive. It's too low. Listen, it's perfect. The wheel, the tyre setup, the suspension setup is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I don't think I've done anything but smile since I've been in this car, and that has been the case since I picked it up, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's just a very, very good all-round car. Like I said, it's a nice place to be. It's a nice drive. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say. It's nice. It's nice. So, how do I feel about the Mark 5 R32 now? Well, exactly the same. The Mark 4 R32 is better. And that's just personal preference, isn't it? And that's it. It's all down to opinion. I prefer the Mark 4 R32. It looks better. It's more it's more manly. Sounds better. Yeah, it's the original, it's the OG, it's the first R32, so I'm always going to prefer that. However, I would 100% have this car as a daily, 100%. It's the perfect car, it's got the looks, it drives amazing, it sounds amazing, and it's got the power to match as well. Not too much power, you know, lose your license kind of power. It's perfect. It's a perfect daily, or weekend car for someone. I mean, I've got a Mark 4 R32 that's turboed, and I'm going for big power and stuff. So when I say this is the ideal daily, that's what I mean by that. I would have this as a daily. It's more reserved. Like my R32 pops, bangs, loud. It gets looks everywhere it goes for the wrong reasons sometimes. This is, like I said, more reserved. It's relaxed, it's quiet when you want it to be, but it's still got a really nice tone to it. So yeah, I would 100% have this car. However, I can't have this particular car because I'm giving it away. Yes, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that. If you're in the UK, you probably already know that. I'm giving this car away for £5. So you might be watching this after the draw. Someone owns this car now for £5, and I do this all the time. That's what I do every Sunday, 8 o'clock, live draws where I give away air ride, I give away coilovers, wheels, I give away seats, money, and yeah, that's what I do. I try and find nice cars as well. Like, I came across this by chance, really. I bought this car and I put it up the same day I got it. It was cleaned, it was mint, and that was my intentions. I think had I have kept the car for 2 days and drove it, I don't think I'd have put it on a competition site. I think I would have kept it, and that's me being honest. Like, I got no reason to lie. I think I would have kept this car, and if I see this car come up for sale in the future, you know, if the winner decides that they don't want it or whatever, I think I will look to buy the car back and keep it, because like I said, it would be the perfect daily car for me. So yeah, but yes, like I said, someone's going to be winning this car. It's currently Monday, the car goes on Sunday. I'm going to hopefully get this video out there, maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, I don't know. I need to film a little bit more. I've kind of recorded it backwards, long story. Yeah, it's an amazing car. If you want to see the spec, www.vagrecycle.co.uk. untitled.co.uk. I'm going to leave all the links in the description anyway. But listen, this car has got me off my backside and back onto YouTube. I've not done a YouTube video for 6 months, and that is how much I've enjoyed this car. I thought, you know what, before this car goes, I'm going to do a little review on it, because I liked it that much. And I never thought I'd like the car this much. I'm not. It's really strange. And if you know me, you'll know that, you know, my opinion of the Mark 5 and stuff like that. So if I'm saying this car is practically perfect, I mean it. So make sure you go and grab some tickets. And if you're watching after the draw, grab some tickets for something else. But make sure you hit subscribe, drop a like, support the channel. I'm going to try and do some sort of videos like this every time I get a car, because I'm only going to be getting cars on the site that are worthy of putting on the site, and if I can't review them, then perhaps they're not worthy to be on the site. So that's the direction I'm going in. I've also got some huge plans for my personal cars. Don't forget, I've got that twin turboed R32, I've got a single turboed R32 now, and I've got another little project that I've not spoken about, not even on my Instagram. But yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram as well, Anton_VAG Recycle. Like I said, I will be leaving the links in the description for everyone to see. And until next time, hopefully next week, I'm going to try and smash these out weekly. Yeah, really got my mojo back. Like I said, this car has hyped me up. Yeah, I really like it. Whoever wins this is lucky, especially for £5. Crazy car. But listen, till next time, thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit like, and I will see you all next week, hopefully. Well, I'll see you next week on the live draws, actually. So I will see you next week, because you're going to go and follow me, aren't you? You're going to go and follow the competition page. You're going to watch. You're going to take part. Listen, till next time, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace out.